Okay. Anyhow, we want to welcome to our show.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Are you okay?
Okay, we want to welcome to our show. This is, without a doubt, I tell people, if we had a top 3 restaurant, Vic and Angelo's would be one of the 3.
Since day one. Since our
Vic
show,
and
I think, started.
Angelo's, Delray Beach, and
Palm Beach Gardens.
We have on the show the executive director of not just Vic and Angelo's, but of also The Office and BurgerFi, Don Kimball. And we were lucky enough, we have the manager of Vic and Angelo's Palm Beach Gardens.
Michael Brady.
Michael Brady, all in studio.
Welcome, guys,
Hey,
to the studio.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for having us.
There they are. I love it when they're on the show. I love it when they're on the ball. Listen, this is no suck up. Well, maybe a little bit. This is no suck up at all.
Listen, he sucks up to me all the time. He's a smart man.
Okay, I love you, but I love.
Okay,
I love
don't
Vic
make
and
me
Angelo's.
vomit today. Let's go.
That's one of the,
I don't have a barf bag. I used it on Friday night giraffes. Let's go. I'm sorry. Listen, if I don't show up for next week's show, you know what happened to me.
Well, I think,
Ay,
I
Vegas,
think
man.
the word vomit's one of the 20 words we're not supposed to use.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Continue on.
So we have this great. I mean, you jumped on it again this year. You were the first. We had about 8 restaurants last year. It's, I want to do the critic for the night.
It's such a great promotion. It really is.
Vic and Angelo's jumped on it right, and it was Diego. You remember Diego?
Yes.
He jumped on it right away with his fake Italian accent. No, it's real. He said, we would love to do this, and it was incredible. So today we're going to talk about not just Vic and Angelo's, we're going to talk about brand today. You have The Office, you have
And BurgerFi.
But let's start off with Vic and Angelo's first. Again, thanks for being on our show
No,
today.
thank you guys, really.
So we have to start out with the first, my favorite at the restaurant. I talk about this over and over. The Kobe meatball at your restaurant. And just like Steve-O said, you're not supposed to say is your favorite, but that is truly my favorite meatball. It's the size of a softball.
Oh, yes, that was intentionally done. Like, John's mother used to make it exactly the way it is at the restaurant.
And John said these were her recipes.
Yes.
All these. So are all the recipes John's mother's recipes?
Pretty much.
That's why the food's so wonderful.
Renee, seriously?
Yes.
Did you think you died and went to heaven after we had the meatball?
I did. I have never tasted the meatball like that in my entire life. It was phenomenal.
He's from, his mother's from Sicilian, and he is from Brooklyn, and Italian. And
One of my homies.
See, and that's exactly how everything is made, exactly the way they used to make, their mother used to make it. And it's, and you can tell in the taste, and you can tell the way it's made, and it's, and that's what makes it so great, because it is a family recipe.
And everybody in that restaurant orders that meatball.
I know, it's amazing.
You cannot leave.
For it.
Yeah, they come.
I
come for that meatball.
And the bread.
Yes, and the bread.
And the bread.
See, the bread.
Listen, Dawn, check his pockets when he leaves the restaurant next time we come there. I'm telling you, if he's wearing overalls, make him take them off.
Excuse me?
Listen, you should only get that lucky with her.
You know what's so great about the meatball is at happy hour, it's half off, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, that's one of our happy hour items, actually. Yeah.
Tell them about your happy
We have a
hour.
great happy hour. We run it 7 days a week. It's from 3 to 7. It's available in our bars and lounge areas. It's a select drink menu that we have half-price drinks, and then we have a special appetizer menu that has a selection of our appetizers, some of our signature appetizers on it. And the
your-
meatball's on there.
In
Yes.
your Palm Beach Garden, your happy hour is like a family affair.
It is.
Everybody knows everybody.
That's because Al is there.
That's Al. Yes,
He's like the mayor.
the mayor of Palm Beach
It is.
Gardens.
It's like family, which makes it so much fun for everybody when
It
they get
is.
off work to know that they actually have somebody there that they know, and they can just sit and have a drink.
Come out there, have a couple of drinks,
Yeah.
and fabulous
Friends,
food.
family, exactly.
It was one night we were there. It was pouring, but they were
They were still
there.
sitting
Isn't that
outside,
great?
yes.
That
That
was
is so much
so
fun
cool.
for everybody, though.
Yeah, I agree.
And the atmosphere, Delray Beach, they're both completely different.
Yes.
But so much fun between Delray Beach and Palm Beach Gardens.
Yes.
Definitely.
Well, part of one of our biggest things is we want it to be like family. Everybody that comes in that restaurant is like, it's part of our extended family. Everybody that works
I wanna be
there is
part of that
our
family.
You're welcome.
You are.
Come on in.
You are.
Thank
You're part
you.
of it. You're part of it. But it's very important to us to make sure everybody that comes in has a great time, great food, great service. It's like an extended family. It
Can I
really
tell you
is.
something? You accomplished that goal, truly.
Oh, thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
And
Thank
I
you.
love the way the general managers, what they do, and the managers to so they don't have to pay a lot of employees. They get on that train right next to Del Rey.
Chef Eric goes on the train back and forth. Yes.
It is so cool that they can do that.
Well, they built the train specifically for Vic and Angelo's. You didn't know that?
They did.
Yes.
John
tried.
Rosati could pull that off.
I know he can.
He tried. It worked.
Let's talk about your pizza.
Okay.
Which actually won our best pizza restaurant promotion last year.
Exactly, for Palm Beach County. And it's made with the Brooklyn water.
It is. We have water that comes in
See, that's
from
the key.
Brooklyn for our crust.
Yes.
Everything
for our dough.
good comes from Brooklyn. That's all I'm saying. Even John Rosati, see, and me.
That's
Hello?
right. And that's how the water gets there. See, the train is how the Brooklyn water gets there.
They take the water on the train.
But your crust is amazing.
Well, there's something that they put on the crust to make it like really crispy and have a different texture.
Kind of a, not burnt, but just a crispy crust.
And you don't have to divulge the secret. You can
No,
just
they
tell. No, they don't.
Why? No one's listening.
Well, it's a combination of our ovens. We use a coal oven, the temperature, the ingredients, obviously. You know, we use the best, freshest ingredients on the pizzas. So, you know, that's...
But don't you
there's a
put
lot
like
of different-
cinnamon or
They put a
something
little
on the
cinnamon and
crust?
just a tiny bit on the end.
But you taste
at the-
that.
Yeah, exactly. It changes it. It makes it just so flavorful at the end.
My favorite is the truffle and mushroom and the original. Those are my favorites.
Well, you should be happy because look what's here.
Oh, that's right. They brought food.
Oh,
Great.
so we have to get that on camera. So if
Yeah,
you're not
good.
watching the show, you have to just check out their pizza.
It's
Incredible. Do you know that we get so many emails? I mean, throughout the years, you've been, on our show since almost the beginning, and we've gotten hundreds and hundreds of emails. And the incredible thing is that we've never received one negative review or one negative email about you guys,
Oh, that's great.
which is
that
very
means a lot,
yes,
really.
and especially for this state because people
Yes,
are
it's
very
very
picky.
hard.
Well, that's phenomenal
is.
because, and we also have to thank you for everything you do. You know, it's been great promotion for us. We've had people come in that have said they've heard the show and, they've heard you and, you guys have been great and we really can't thank you for everything that you do.
Make sure we get him
Enough.
a check in the mail.
Yes, see?
See what happens if you give them extra money?
I love the people who have been to Vic and Angelo's, but haven't been there in a while, and they heard us talk about them and went back and they went, "Wow, it's still just as good as it was." I mean, I love it. And then, but really, the people who've never been to Vic and Angelo's before,
It's truly an experience. It
there-
really is.
Listen, there's so many Italian restaurants. This is like in Texas. There's a Mexican restaurant on every corner,
Yes.
which I love. But in South Florida, it's like there's almost like an Italian restaurant on every corner, and there are always new ones opening up. But there's just the creme de la creme, and Vic
and they are
Angelo's.
definitely in that category.
Absolutely. And we say this because we've said this from
From
2
day
years
one,
now.
yes.
2 years. This is in our coming towards our second year, and it's still even. It amazes me.
Listen, I'm looking forward to dining out, not just with one of our listeners, just going back to Vic and Angelo's to dine.
I know it's so.
I'm
much.
really looking forward to it. So tell everybody your hours.
We are open 7 days a week. During the week, we have our lunch starts at 11:30 and we go till 3 o'clock. Dinner service every day starts at 3. We have on the weekend a phenomenal brunch. We have some great items on that. We have
Like the
bottomless-
eggs Benedict.
Eggs
My
Benedict.
Which
favorite
we've
with the
had.
crab, fresh
the
crab.
That is to die for.
Exactly. And then we have bottomless Bloody Marys, Bellinis, mimosas on the weekends. So, it's a great place. You can come for brunch, hang out for the day, go right into
And
dinner.
then have dinner, right? Stay for the
Exactly.
whole
Stay all
day. Which is a wonderful
You know what's
concept.
fun?
I'd love to do that.
I just realized what's fun about talking about Vic and Angelo's. We don't have to look at any notes. We know the restaurant so well.
And the menu back and forward.
Back and forward.
Backwards and forwards.
How do you do that?
You read it from the back like you're Jewish.
Oh,
from left to
yes,
right.
So now you guys brought some of your dishes in. So
We did.
Can we get any pictures of that?
So what'd you guys bring
Dr.
in
D?
today?
We brought in, of course, our original pizza, the one you love. We brought the bread. We brought the garlic bread. I knew it. I was saying
You brought
this
the
morning,
garlic
we gotta
bread?
bring the garlic
Don't
bread.
turn your back, otherwise forget it. It's gone.
You know what? I just remembered something. I got all this stuff going through my head. Do you know that Chef Eric is the only chef who has won Chef of the Month twice?
Yes. Well
He's the
deserved.
only-
He is
Oh.
great.
You know something? We adore him.
And he's
He
so
is just
personable
wonderful.
with everybody, and I love that. And so is our chef Alan as well. PJ.
Yes.
Chef Alan's very good.
But I like that. Everybody needs that in the restaurant to know that the chef is just as involved inside and out. And I love that they want to do that. And the people love it when they do come out and talk to them and explain the dishes and get to know them too.
Right.
That's so important.
You can
I mean,
tell
with
their
anybody.
passion. They have such
Absolutely.
passion
But-
for
yeah.
what they do.
Why don't we give the locations? Tell everybody where you're located, your address, and your phone number to make reservations, because you have to make reservations. And again, if you've never tried Vic and Angelo's, you're an alien. Yeah, you have to try this
remember
restaurant.
We used to say you cannot leave this
Till you
earth
try
if
this
you tried
restaurant,
Vic
and
Angelo's.
especially that Kobe meatball.
Which we brought too. See,
Yes.
we knew
You
what
did.
you wanted.
Thank
Look
you.
at this.
And
They're
it's-
on
Pizza,
it. Look
you
at
got
that,
You got it all.
And assorted cookies, biscottis.
which I
Fresh
love.
Italian cookies too.
Oh, you want to talk about dessert?
No, not yet.
Wait
We're not
a
up to
minute, we
dessert.
Wait a minute. You have the best banana pie I've ever had. Look at Dawn's.
Okay, that's John's absolute favorite. So he and I have that's his. Mine is the Venetian because I loved this from day one. So he and I kind of have a competition, like who likes it, but who likes what better. So I know the banana cream pie is like
You just have to have them both.
that's what I say.
And
Yes.
what's the one from New York that we love too? The dessert.
What are you talking
No,
about? The
we-
Zeppelis?
Zeppelis, yes.
Oh, that was a hard one.
No,
Yeah,
It is when
because
you're
no,
from Dallas.
listen. Let me tell you something. Zeppeli's in New York. If you go to San Gennaro's Festival in New York, that's all you see. And you go to these food trucks and you get the Zeppeli's in the paper bag and you shake it up with the powdered sugar, and that's what yours tastes like. And one time I had it; they had Oreos inside. You
We have
still
the
serve
Oreo
those?
Zeppelis.
Those
and
are
the
to
regular
die
Zeppelis.
for. I mean, those are like killer. Those are unbelievable. So anyway, give your address to
Yep.
both locations.
We're we're in the PGA Commons Shopping Center on PGA Boulevard, 4520 PGA Boulevard, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida.
And the phone number.
561-630-9899. Of course, we encourage reservations. Call anytime. We'll take care of you. We'll get you in.
Right, and the Delray location,
Delray location.
it is on Atlantic Boulevard.
right next to the train tracks.
Right next to the train. Yes, and diagonal from our office, the office
Right.
as well.
And you have the phone number? Okay, we'll have the phone number
yes,
up
I
in a.
do.
Okay.
Well, in just a second. I'm sorry.
All right,
You know,
that's okay.
I got to tell you something. Oh, God, I smell this garlic.
I smell the
bread.
garlic bread too. And why is it in front of Steve-O? Because if you do that, I get none. That's not fair. Because he'll one bite, he'll eat every piece of garlic bread.
You know, I just thought about.
What?
Do you know what I love about Vic and Angelo's?
Everything?
Everything.
Listen,
Oh,
you could go into Vic and Angelo's, and you can't say this about every restaurant, and just close your eyes and just point at a dish, and you know it's going to
Exactly.
be perfection, because every dish that we've had there is unbelievable. And my favorite is the linguine with the seafood, and I forgot the name of that dish.
The clam sauce.
Cioppino?
Yes.
The linguine cioppino? Mhm.
That is my all-time favorite, and I love the linguine with clam sauce also.
That's John's.
And
Yes.
your veal is wonderful. I mean, I love that's
That's
my
your favorite, yeah.
Is the veal dish. Love, but I also like their calamari too, though.
And their squash blossom. Is that back in season?
No, it's not.
Not yet. It will be.
When does that come back in season? I'm bringing my own
About
blossoms
November.
over there.
About November, wintertime, we have that in.
I got to
That'll
go
be on.
back in November. I'm ordering like 10 for myself.
So listen, I want to talk about The Office and BurgerFi too.
Right.
So we talked about The Office last week because we were talking about
Gastropubs.
our favorite gastropubs, and we talked about The Office. Renee and I love going to The Office because it is
In the center of everything. It's,
it's
the
the
epicenter.
epicenter, yes.
So we love to people watch. So you can
of
just
Atlantic
sit there.
Avenue.
And I love the openness, and everything's open there, and you can just sit outside.
people watch.
Yes, we love to do that. Steve-O likes to make fun of people. I'm the nice one.
That is such a great bar. And
It is.
For everybody.
And it's always packed there. It's really a happening place.
It is. And the food is a little bit it's a little more continental, but
Mm-hmm.
it has like they have more of a variety, like the hamburgers and the fish.
No, there's not just burgers there.
There's
I
the
know.
burgers
Yes, I
there.
know.
CEO, the
That's
prime
Steve-O's
That's true.
favorite.
That is true.
CEO burger is my favorite.
And the French fries.
And I applied for a job there because I
No.
want to.
You want to do the branding?
I want to do the branding on the top.
Because
of the
that's
flag.
really a cool
You can
concept.
do that anytime you want to go.
See that?
Next.
You can also do a burger fry too.
Yes,
right,
BurgerFi
BurgerFi
does that
does
as well, which I love that. The first time I saw that, I said, "Oh my God, what a great original concept!" I love that.
That's fun, and people remember you. I mean, I like.
Yes.
It. It's great.
But that's only if you take the bun home. That's how you remember.
I got
Well, that's true. That is true.
I got a quick story about about The Office.
It better be good.
We have some seniors in our audience. We have a lot of seniors in our audience. But we had a senior wrote me. He said, when I got to BurgerFi, I went because you guys, not BurgerFi, The Office. He said, when you told me to go, I took my wife and friends over there. And he said, you didn't tell me that the burgers were a little bit more than $7. Okay, so I didn't. He said, but we're already there. I ordered it.
Is this story going to be long?
Oh.
No, almost done. He said,
Thank God.
that was the best burger I have ever.
Yes,
I didn't
and
care
listen,
what
like I said before with the other restaurant that we gave a bad review, you get what you pay for.
Exactly.
Okay, so I don't need like a $3 burger. I'd rather pay 12, 13, 14, even $15.
But
The
he
burger
said-
is amazing
But
there.
he said he didn't mind paying the $100
Right.
for a burger. Okay, so, I mean that's a real.
There was gold in there.
No, he said, but all of them, all four of them. He said we all ordered the burger like you told us to, and he said I was shocked that I paid.
The burger is phenomenal. It really is
Thank you.
one of the best
Absolutely.
burgers.
It is.
And the
it's
fries aren't bad, too.
Yes, and they're addicting. So that's why
Exactly.
They
it's-
are.
Yes. It's really hard
And
to
they're
go. just
huge.
like, oh yeah, I know, which is great. So you know you're getting your money, and not just that, because of the flavor and everything. It is, yes,
So tell
great.
everybody about the happy hour because they have happy hour there as well.
it is the same. It's the same as Vic and
As Vic and
Angelo.
Angelo.
Oh, it is?
Well,
Okay.
Yes, and we do have a brunch as well. So
Well, I wanna
Oh, that's right.
They have a brunch at the office.
yes, they
Oh.
have the menu and everything set up on their on the Facebook and on the website as well, because they're changing it out.
Remember,
We're going to have to go there for brunch.
Do you remember Mongo was sitting next to us at the office with the
This
two
big,
hands,
huge guy.
Huge guy.
This is the best burger I ever had.
He did. But the only problem was he had half the burger in his mouth when he was telling.
Well, you have a problem with that? I do that all the time.
Seafood? And this guy loves his food. And he said, this is the best burger I've ever had in my
Yeah, that was the
life.
first time he ever dined there, and he loved it.
I know, it's really good. It's just so fun to go to the office. It really
It is.
It's just a
The
cool
atmosphere
place
and
to go.
everything. Yes, it is.
And then we have, is this like Little Brother now? Or is this getting close to Big Brother? We have
BurgerFi, which the hamburgers are wonderful,
Wonderful.
there.
It's the same meat as we use at the office.
That's why they're so good, because we have one in Coral Springs. We actually went over and tasted,
Exactly.
and the onion rings are
I know.
huge.
They're addicting.
They are.
So are the
And you
fries.
serve
You're killing
wine,
me here.
I know. I'm sorry.
And you serve wine and,
And beer there,
also?
yes.
Definitely, it is. It's all natural. You know, it's this concept is completely. It's huge now.
It
It's
is.
great.
I mean, and now they're like always packed. Everybody likes to eat outside now.
And this is the type of fast food place that you would love to go to. And I would have no problem getting my own silverware and paper napkins.
Yes, that's right. 'Cause it's just
Okay?
it's a fun.
So I
place
don't
to
want
eat.
anybody to think I'm like snobby because
You're
I
a snob.
Okay, a little bit. Anyway, but I'm
You
just
live in
saying.
Boca.
I don't. I'm moving. I'm going there.
Well, you know, the good thing about BurgerFi is it's for family or as well. You know, we have the Kobe hot dogs, and you can bring it for a lot of food. It's very reasonable.
It
and
is.
it's great, and we have great desserts there as well, which is very addicting. So,
So, you know,
yeah.
we have a lot of people listening to the show, and I want to apologize. We must have said Atlantic Boulevard. It's actually Atlantic Avenue.
I
Yes.
apologize.
So I apologize because
For Vic and
Oh.
we
Angelo's?
sang Delray. I mean, anyway.
You never know. You got to specify.
But anyway, you're opening up franchises all over the country
Yes.
with BurgerFi.
Yes. It's been
Taking off
been
big
great.
time. Yes.
Yes, and it'll be international pretty soon as well. So Mexico.
That's incredible.
Dubai. We're doing it's growing really
Goodbye.
fast.
Yeah, we're going to go.
We still
Goodbye.
got 5 more minutes.
Listen, we could go there for a burger.
Oh, that's right. We could.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something. Someday when John's got like 5 minutes, I just want to rub up against him. I mean, because everything he touches turns to gold.
yeah.
That was the reason. Okay, no other reason. But I mean,
Listen, you never know. I don't know.
he's first
We're
of
not
all,
quite sure, right, Freddie?
Listen, first of all, he is an amazing man.
Yes,
I've
he is.
read stories about John Rosati. It's just whether it's
We have to get John in
automobiles,
studio.
Yeah,
You know, he's got a great heart, and the thing of it is,
Yes.
he is a great businessman. And you're right, everything he has done has been very successful.
Well, he's a smart
because-
businessman, and that's what it takes.
and he does have a great. He is a great a friend for everybody, you know, and he knows what he's doing, or else
Obviously,
he
yeah.
would not be doing what he, been a great successful person as he is now. But
You know
yeah.
what I like about your brand is, listen, if you didn't change one thing, like on your menu, for example, You would be fine. But it's never good enough. So you're always making changes to make things
Well,
better.
listen, you know something? You always have to keep it fresh and run different promotions, like the Eat and Critique Critic for the Night promotion, because this way people want to just keep coming back and trying all these different things. But
Exactly.
there are staples that have to be kept there.
Oh, there will be.
Yes.
We will never touch
Like the
anything.
meatball.
I know. That's a given.
Yes, because
excuse me? The
I
garlic
love
bread?
that
Oh,
meatball.
and the bread, sorry.
And
And
the
the
garlic
pizza.
bread, yes, and the pizza.
And the pizza and
My seafood
your seafood.
pasta.
Yes.
Jalapeno. I can't even say it. What is it called?
Cioppino. It's called cioppino.
It's Cioppino.
When do they change it?
Since Michael said so.
I know. It's like we go there and we want to try new things, but we always end up ordering the same thing.
No, I try different things. See, when we do Critic for the Night, they bring out different dishes.
Oh,
And
this
last
is-
year when we did it, they brought out so many different dishes. So whoever gets involved with us, elastic pants.
Well, this is really.
Don't wear a belt.
And this is the last week that you can get your email to us why you want to dine with Renee and I, which I have
Listen,
no idea.
if you don't want to dine with us, just the fact that we're going to Vic and Angelo's, right in for that.
Right. Now, we will be splitting the bill 4 ways, so not to worry. You're responsible for the tip.
I thought they have to pay for us. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. So it's all comped by Vic and Angelo's in our show. It is going to be the most incredible evening you have ever had in your life.
It will be.
So our website address is www. Renee hates when I did www. It's www.the.
You just like saying W. That's why.
www. Yeah, I did.
You got to think for that.
I know. And listen, if
And now you want to rub up against Jarvisati. I'm starting to wonder about
all
you.
over the place.
Freddie, watch out. Oh, you vegas me.
What was that?
I don't know. Don't ask questions.
Well, there went Vic and Angelo's in the office.
Oh,
And
my Lord. That was bad. Okay.
God, you know what? I've still got like 50 questions, and we're coming to the end of the show. But we want to thank you for being the sponsor of the Critic for the Night. And, you know, I don't know if we've told our audience this yet, but
Have you told me?
no,
Okay, what? I'm always scared.
don't be scared. We're going to be opening up for the Dolphins. Our show is going to lead into the golf.
The golfers?
Did I say Dolphins? I did say Dolphins.
That's it. We're changing it.
See that? See that?
Two of our sponsors just called.
Liars.
checks in the mail. No, so that means
It's official. Yes, we're going to be opening up for the Dolphins and for the pregame as well as the regular games.
yes, that means our show will be 10 to 11 when when Dolphins have the noon show. Is that right, Freddie? The noon show, and then
Which
when
is
it's-
really cool. That's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow. So you can listen to the Eat and Critique show, and then it goes
And
right
then
into
just stay on and listen to the Dolphins.
That's amazing.
It is.
So, are we charging people for that? Is this
We're going to have to.
pay for view? Pay for view.
Click per view. Is it click per view?
Okay. So anyway, you got one more week to get your letter into us why you would like to dine with Renee and I at Vic and Angelo's.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And you get to choose whether you want Palm Beach Gardens or if you want to take the train to Delray Beach. I mean, you guys get to choose whatever one you want. Then you get to come
And it's
our
on
trip.
Atlantic Avenue. Again, Atlantic Avenue, right next to the train tracks. You cannot miss it, and you don't want to miss it.
Is it catty corner from the office? Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much so.
You like that?
No.
Okay. It's what,
What are you trying to prove here?
No, because the office is just right across the street. How many times have we just crossed the street,
Okay.
jaywalked?
Guys, give your phone number for Vic and Angelo's
Yes.
again to make reservations.
Gotta
'cause you-
make reservations.
Yes.
It's 561-630-9899.
And
I
that's for
love
which
Michael's
location?
voice. I love Michael's voice.
Yeah.
He's got a
Which
great-
location is that?
That's
for?
PGA. That's the PGA.
Okay, so give the one for Delray as well. You have that now?
I'll give you the website. I'll give it to you and put it up on the website.
That's good.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's because you know what, Emily, when I call, it's like an 844 number for both locations. Is that right?
Well, there's two. There's an 844 number, and then there's a direct 561 number. The websites list the 844 number. Our direct line, you get right in 561-630-9899. That's directly into our restaurant.
So if you get like 100
We love you guys.
reservations,
Gotta
okay, bro. If you get 100 reservations for this, will we get the direct number finally?
You'll get the direct number.
You'll get Michael's cell number.
You get my cell.
Guys, thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
coming
in
Thank
studio
you
with
guys
us
so much.
today.
We had a
Thank you
great
very
time.
much.
You know what? I'll bet they're going to be back. Something tells me
I
they're
hope
We will.
so.
Definitely.
Listen, thanks for listening today. Without you, there is no us. Peace and love.
We're out.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with local restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee. Tune in again next week for more restaurant reviews, fine dining gift certificate giveaways, and interviews as Steve-O and Renee search for the good, the bad, and the ugly in fine dining experiences. To contact Steve-O and Renee, go to their website at www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com or go to their Facebook page. Thanks again for tuning in to the Eat and Critique Show here on Real Radio 94.3.